everyone, I'm Becky,
And I'm Sarah.
and we're doing Bickering Book Reviews. Today we are talking about Come As You Are by Dahlia Adler. I got this off of Edelweiss, but I might have also gotten it off of NetGalley.
I think I got this one I got off of Edelweiss.
And there was an audio on NetGalley that popped after I finished.
And I never got it.
Like literally like the
Tried.
day. Oh, you tried?
Yeah.
Literally like the day after I posted, and it was somebody I was approved of, but whatever. So this book is about Evie, but Evie's real name is Everett, and she has like this like total moment where her life just like literally implodes. Like, not going to go into the details, but it was bad. And so she convinces her parents to let her go to this boarding school, and they're very clear that like she is a scholarship student. She has got to get in and do well. Well, her real name is Everett, and when she registers for school, they get confused and they put her in a boys' dorm. They actually put her in a room with a boy. This is not good. So the administration's like, well, we have nowhere else to put you, but there's a handicapped accessible dorm single with its own bathroom that was being used by the dorm monitors as bike storage. And so they let her have this room. And so she's by herself. She's in a room by herself, but she's in the boys' dorm. I feel like that's important. But directly above her is she's a sophomore transfer, is another sophomore transfer named Salem, and his roommate, whose name I cannot remember right now, but her,
Bill?
what
Or
was it?
Matt. Maybe it was Matt.
Matt. And he was very popular with the ladies. Like he literally had a ladder that he would put down by her window. So it's basically just about her first year at this boarding school, and she's trying to make friends. She becomes friends with Salem upstairs twin sister Sabrina, and she's trying to figure out like she's trying like does she want a boyfriend and who is she attracted to? And there's like a little bit of sparks with her and Salem, but there's some complications there. And then she's also trying to like settle what's going on with her family, and that's really it, right?
Yeah. I really like the characters in this book. I really
I did
do.
too.
Except for the sister, but like I don't know.
Like
Like I think she's kind of
Evie's
believable
sister
though.
or Sabrina?
Oh, no, no, no.
Evie's sister,
Evie's sister. Evie's
Sierra?
sister.
Was it
Yeah.
Sierra?
It could be Sierra or Kira. Anyway, her sister.
Which you're not supposed to like her sister. Her
Right,
sister's
right,
a
right.
total like yeah.
I don't know, but by and large, I really like all of the characters. I just some of it like I don't know, like there are two instances, and it's two different love interests, and I that like don't work for me, and not even love interest. Like there's a romantic thing that happens at the very beginning of the book, and I'm trying to be very vague about it, so I don't give anything away. But this thing that happens between Evie and this other guy, like the drama that kind of stems from that is just like it's not really necessary. Like it's not really necessary. And then this other kind of thing going on with a different guy and girl, like I feel like that doesn't need to happen either. Like it's just I don't know.
Well,
And but like in general I really enjoyed it. I really like this book.
I think you kind of like summed up, which I didn't even think of this because I did enjoy it. I like the characters. I like Evie. I really like Salem. I was
Yeah.
rooting for Salem.
I would say Sabrina, his twin sister, too. Like, I really liked them.
Yes. And so I enjoy like and I wanted to like keep reading, and this is like every so often like I'll like be in like a book and like I'm like I want to jump ahead and see who she ends up with. And this was one of those books. But you pointed it out like for like all of the sexual hijinks that are which there is not, and that makes it sound like it's like every page, and it's not really that much, but they're sophomores like, and maybe I'm just old, like they felt very young, and you said like this would have worked.
This would have worked better as a first year college book. Like, it's the quintessential college freshman experience, I feel like. Or at least it was when I went to college, which is a while ago. We're not going to talk about that,
Right.
but it would have made more sense with that.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't have lost anything. It would have worked just the same.
Right. um yes, because I feel like, and there's kind of like an unevenness to it because of that, because every so often like because Evie comes across as very young, but there are moments that she's interacting in things that are very mature.
Well, like, yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah. They do feel old. It does feel older than a sophomore. Yes, a sophomore could, go with her friends to buy lingerie. Yes, a sophomore could go on a midnight Target run to buy condoms for everybody. But like, would a 16-year-old girl be allowed to stay in a dorm full of 15 to 18-year-old boys with no like supervision? I don't believe it. I feel like that is prime time for babies.
Well, and I'm like, okay, so like, yes, like she has her own room. It has a lock. She has her own bathroom. So that I can see.
But there's no
However,
supervision. Like they're in there together 24/7.
well, and even like the dorm person is a guy. So I feel like it's a liability issue, which I guess it's a book, so you have to let it go. And if
Right.
that's what we're focused on, then it's not that bad of a thing. But no, like it's just like it's a fun. This is another one that like this would be a good one to take to the beach. It's a fun book.
Honestly, if you set aside the age grouping and the fact that she's a 16-year-old in a 16-year-old dorm, like with full of guys, like once you kind of push that out of your mind, like it totally all works really well and it's fun because the characters totally do the heavy lifting.
Yeah. Like the characters are good, the story moves quickly. I was invested, and honestly, it kind of like at the end there was the possibility that there could be another story about Salem's sister, and I would be all over that. Like I would love to read another book in this series.
Yeah, I'd be cool with that. I'd be interested.
So I guess we should just rate it. Our rating system starts at the top with 5 unicorns. We got down to 2 unicorns. If we don't like it, it is a horse.
I'm at 4 unicorns. I totally like it. And actually, as I'm like thinking about rating it, I'm also thinking about, and I can't believe I can't remember his name, either the Will or Matt guy, like the quintessential like. Anyway, even though he's supposed to be like this lover that like has sex with everybody, like he's still fun, and I still like him, even though like he typically would not be somebody you'd enjoy.
Right, and like he was still a good guy, and wasn't he also like she's like you're taking all these classes, and he's like, well, I'm doing the pre med track, which is another reason why it should have been. That's another point. Like that kind of feels more collegey.
Well, but then also it's interesting that she's like this card shark, right? That she likes
Yeah,
to play with like playing cards and like solitaire and stuff. And like I haven't seen that before. Like that's a cool little kind of like
right. No, the characters like that's the problem. Like even this, that's the good thing about this book. Even if you have problems with like the plot and stuff, the characters are so well developed. Like if you like character driven books, this one's for you.
yeah. Anyway, so I would rate it a 4.
I'm like, this is another one. Like, I'm on the fence. Like, I think I originally gave it a 3, but I kind of like, I'm waffling. So I guess I'll give it a 4 too. Why not? So that is where we are on Come As You Are. No. Yes.
Yeah.
It's the Nirvana song. Yeah. Which I'm assuming that's what, because they talk about like all these different
Oh,
songs.
as you say that, that's a Nirvana song. I'm like, oh, that's why. Yeah, that
Right,
makes
yeah.
that
Because I
tracks.
don't remember, I always never remember the title of the books, but I love the song Come As You Are. That's how I
That
can
tracks.
remember the title of this book. So that is where we are in this one, and we will see you around.
All right,
Bye.
bye.